Hi everybody, thanks for joining me in Melinda's Rubber Room. I am Melinda Pierce and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here today to show you how to make the best use out of your 12x12 Designer Series paper. At the end of this video you'll be able to use your one piece of 12x12 Designer Series paper to make at least 9 cards. So it's going to be a real quick video. I'm not going to make all 9 cards. I'm just going to show you how to cut your paper and then some of the cards that I created previously. So I'll point you down and around and show you my work surface. All right, so today I am using the 12x12 piece of Designer Series paper from the Fine Art Gallery Designer Series paper that is in the main Stampin' Up! Catalog. What I'm going to do first off is to cut 2 inches off of the bottom of my Designer Series paper. You could cut off 2 inches from the top or the bottom, whichever way you want to do it. I'm just going to turn this around in my Stampin' Up! Trimmer, making sure that my paper is butt up next to the top of my trimmer, measuring 2 inches over. Just going to cut that 2 inches off. That 2 inches will be used for some of the cards. I'm going to turn my Designer Series paper around so that the 12-inch side of my paper is up along the top. So this measures 12 inches by 10 inches. And I'm going to cut that at 3 3/4. So this will be making card fronts for the front of your cards, but it will require a mat. So if you don't want to use a mat, you could make these at 4-inch cuts, but I prefer to have my cards to have a mat. I think it just makes the card look more substantial. Okay, so you will have this piece left over, and this can be used for the inside of your cards to decorate. Okay, so I'm going to take my 3 pieces of 3 3/4 by 10, put them in along the top of my cutter, and I'm just going to cut those down to 5 inches. So again, I have all 3 pieces of my 3 3/4, cutting that at 5 inches. So now I have a total of 6 card fronts, all just a little bit different. And then with this piece here, I'm also going to cut that down to 3 3/4. So the only scrap piece that you will have is this little piece here. So that's going to go in the trash. Everything else will be used for your cards. So these smaller pieces you can use either the full size of 2 inches, or you can, trying to find a card that I did this design with. You could use it like this on the front of your card. It's a little bit bigger. This piece is a little bit bigger, so it would look like that. And then you would put your design on top. Or you can cut these down into 1-inch sections. So you're basically just cutting this in half. Like so. And you'll be able to use that for a card like this, where you just have these 2 sections on the side. So I kind of like that design better. And then you would just have your a die cut here in the center, or you could do an oval or whatever you want. Okay, so that's how you use those pieces. These pieces here act as another layer to your card, so that would go right in the center of your card. So there is one use of the Designer Series paper at that size. All I did was die cut that image out. This image is from the celebration set that you can get. It's called Touch of Ink. You can get that set for free with a $100 purchase. Here's another example. This image here is also from that same celebration set. Again, I just used the full piece of Designer Series paper. This paper here is also from that same paper pack. And then that's another design using the full background piece as the base of your card. All right, so yeah, if you use those directions, you can get at least 9 cards. You could get even more if you only use one piece of this size. So you're cutting this in half and then just using one of these on your card. So you could do something like this, where it's just one piece and you don't have a piece up there. So yeah, lots of variety there. Also, if you do want to make a piece of your designer series paper that does not require a base underneath it, or does not require a mat underneath it, you would simply, again, like I said, make your cut across the top at 4 inches and make the cut down at the bottom at 5 1/4. So that will give you, let's see, that will give you 6 pieces. So it'll still give you 6 pieces of the base card front like this. And then you'll have a smaller border down at the bottom and a smaller border at the top, on the side to use. But you can still essentially get 9 pieces out of it, and you wouldn't have to use a mat underneath it. Okay, hope that all made sense. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on my YouTube channel, or you can message me on my Facebook page at Melinda's Rubber Room. I went through that really quick, so if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to answer them. If you're looking for any of these products, you can purchase them on my online store at melindapierce.stampinup.net. So yeah, hope you have fun with that, and create lots of cards with it. Once you have those designer series paper cut, it really goes really quick to create cards. So hope you give it a shot, and we will see you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.